Good morning, guys. It's Monday, beautiful sunny day. We are just about to pick up our water feature basin for Tom River. I'm excited to see the final product, but what I'm most excited about is to bring it inside the property. We're actually gonna have to crane it over the house. It's a really heavy basin. I think it's like around 1,500 pounds. So let's go. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Hiner Outdoor Living. We're a team of yardists taking boring, cookie-cutter yards and transforming them into one-of-a-kind backyard retreats. Join us as we bring quality, passion, and fun to yards all across the Colorado Front Range, inspiring life outside.
There she is. Yeah, really nice. Love it. Let's bring it home.
We are at Tom Reber's house here in Colorado Springs, and Tom is gone. He just went to Florida. He's hosting a conference in Destin. I will be joining him tomorrow, but just wanted to check in on the guys, make sure they're lined out for the day. And I'll take you along with me to Florida, and we'll see what he's got going on. But let's go check out what Omar's been up to and see the progress of everything going on here. Did you figure out the artificial turf yet?
Sort of, but not really.
Okay.
I'm not there yet. But
everybody's busy. Gotta get that figured out.
That'll be easy to install, so.
We can do that, but we just gotta make sure we can get the material in time. Exciting day, crane day. We've got the water feature basin in. We just picked it up from powder coating, and now it's time to pick it up and literally lift this thing up and over the house and put it into its final resting spot.
Showtime, baby.
How do you want to stand it up? You want to stand it up on this end, right?
Yeah.
So we'll disconnect these two, pick it up, and we can turn it if we need to, or we can move it a little more.
Bottom part.
Okay.
That was fun. Finally, we got it in place. It's not quite level yet, but that's what we're gonna work on right now. It was a little harder than we thought it was gonna be, but it's here, and the house is good.
And we just got done craning the tub for the water feature up and over the house. We had to make sure that it was secured, it was safe. We probably could have carried that with enough guys, but it was just way too dangerous to risk hurting the guy's back. So it was really important to me to make sure that we got it back there unharmed, not damaged, in the proper resting place. And we needed to lift it up, level it out, set it back down a couple of times just to make sure that it was perfectly level, because that's going to be holding water. It's a finished product that's back there now, and so, you know, it was one of the first things. We still have to build the whole backyard around it, but that was really one of the keystones before we can move forward with the rest of the job. What we're doing at Hiner Outdoor Living is so much more than just myself. And having the ability to bring Marshall, bring Sherry, bring Sharissa, and submerge them in this life of self-development and positivity and doing the right things was so invaluable. It was a bunch of sales, leadership, networking. We got to hang out on the beach. We got to spend some time with the team so we can get back at it when we get back to Colorado and just have a great season.
Okay? And what has happened, quick history lesson, back then, everyone and their brother had a ton of equity in the home. And it didn't matter what your prices were. And what happened over time is salespeople became order takers. Did anyone relate to that? And then what happened? Then the recession hit. The economy took a dive, people's value in the house went way down, and now those order takers were revealed. Same with prospecting, same with building your business, hunting, farming. Okay? A lot of times we wait until the phone stops ringing and jobs aren't coming in, we got slow, and then we're like, oh, you need to call some past customers. How about building a habit? Building some time into your schedule each and every week. To always be on the hunt, always be looking for those opportunities. Okay? That's playing the long game.
Seeing Tom on stage in his element was awesome. You know, I've seen him speak a bunch of times, but every time he just brings this energy, and it's really fun to watch him. Every time I'm just grateful to be able to be a part of that.
So we're trying to get all levels just to get the block high enough for the concrete to come in and lay concrete. And we're not gonna finish all this all the way up, but just enough for the concrete to be laid. Barbecue grill that's gonna go there. We're gonna have the island over here. We're just digging out the footing right now for it, and then we'll translate this level up to here. So that's what we've been up to, leveling, making sure that we have the right levels, and that's about it. We're gonna have a retaining wall here. We're gonna have an L shape and another section in here, and the water feature is gonna come through all this section. The challenging part would be I will have to carve some rocks so it looks like they're hanging way below the water level, because if I just have them laying here, they're just gonna look odd. So I will have to find the right rock and then carve the inside so it goes under the water level, which is here. For this area, we're gonna have turf in here. We're gonna have concrete aging, so I'm prepping this up for the concrete people to be ready for Friday. Hopefully they can pour on Friday. We also gonna have all the patio pour as well. And then I'll start working on my water feature. So what's gonna happen right now is I'm going to do the my transition from liner to the basin. So that's the tricky part. We want to make sure that it's not gonna leak. So for that, we got two face plates in here that and each one has a certain number of screws. So what we're gonna do is here is just try to sandwich the liner in between them. The liner is gonna go in between here. We're gonna add silicone along the whole plate. So once the liner is in place, we're gonna bolt it in, so that should be watertight. We got the liner in place, ready to bring some rocks in. But that's gonna be until next week. This is gonna be this start off. We're gonna have a waterfall facing that way. It's gonna cascade here into another cascade here. It's gonna pull up in here and it's gonna fall into the basin right here. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe.